hanging out with some of the reptilian members of the sanctuary today. This is a couple ball pythons that I care for here. I think they're really cool. They're very mild-mannered snake. They typically are not aggressive towards people at all. And as you can see, they're perfectly fine with being handled. I got 2 of them here. I love the patterns on this guy. They're really cool. But anyway, I really like snakes. These guys are non-venomous, in case you didn't know. They actually make one of the best beginner snakes for people who want to learn about reptiles and keep reptiles. They make excellent beginner snakes just because they're so mild-mannered and they're pretty docile and pretty easy to care for. They're quite hardy. Just keep them with the right temperature and humidity in their enclosure. Give them a nice good space. Feed them well. That's really all you got to do. But yeah, absolutely beautiful animals. Just like any other critter. Funny thing is people freak out over these guys. They're scared of them. But I get bit by roosters or geese or ducks every single day. And I've been keeping reptiles for over 20 years. And I think I've only been bit twice. Once was during a feeding, so that was my fault. And the second time I got bit was by a 6-foot boa constrictor. And that snake was a rescue snake. And I'd gotten it and it was sickly and covered in mites. And it had an upper respiratory infection. And it was a feeding response is what I got from it. It didn't just bite me and let go. It thought my hand was food, and I don't even feel bad about it because the poor animal was starving. So it wasn't an aggressive bite. It bit and wrapped all the way up my arm. And so, that was kind of my fault too, because I underestimated how hungry the poor beast was. But anyway, that snake ended up getting nursed back to health and rehomed. But yeah, these guys are absolutely beautiful. Wonderful creatures. Good size though. I would say just over 3 foot long each. They're not super bulky. But he's pleasantly plump. I feel like he could be a little chunkier, but I don't want him to be overweight. She's about the same. They're pretty cool. I do love them. Alright, I hope you all enjoyed this slightly longer format video. If you're into snakes, give it a like and a share or a follow or whatever. Alright, see y'all later.